It's cheap.
cheap.
It's very cheap, yeah.
Cheap.
And like you were saying earlier, contrary to like what people think, it's actually like really safe. There isn't really any worry that you need to have about like things being dangerous.
Yeah. If you use common sense, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
And I think the reason why I chose Thailand out of the other options is because it was the option that put me out of my comfort zone as much as possible, and like it made me grow more. Like I had my parents, I had teachers, I had professors be like, David, you've grown so much since when you came back, and I think because you're kind of out on your own in Asia, I think you grow more so. And I think that's true with any city abroad option,
Yeah.
but I think like in Europe it just still is very Western.
Yeah.
So that's just my opinion though.
Thailand also has a way of kind of letting you start over, because life is, I mean, you'll have stressors from traveling and stuff and just having to get used to a new culture, but for the most part everything is very relaxed. So when I was there, I felt like I could have kind of a fresh start and get to know myself a little bit better, go places that where the nature was really interesting and I could be away from people and see lots of new things. I felt like a whole new person when I came home, and I think part of it is because the atmosphere of Thailand is so relaxing and welcoming.
Yeah.
And that's another thing you'll have to get used to is Thai time. Thailand runs on its own kind of flow. Because like if you ask for a taxi, like, hey, I want a taxi at like 1 o'clock, it'll probably show up at like 1:20, 1:30.
Yeah.
So always kind of think of, if you still want to be punctual, think of like 20, 30 minutes ahead of what you need to be. And that'll help a lot.